Okay, so
Oh.
I guess we don't need to formally go through roll. You have all that, I assume, Carrie,
I
right?
do.
Okay, and so I guess we're gonna do the
We do.
public meeting first. Um, and so we're gonna recess the regular meeting and I'll read the notice of the public meeting and proceed with that. Is that good?
That's good.
Okay, so we will now conduct the public hearing for the purpose of setting the miscellaneous industrial user fees and the legal notice from the Town of Groton Water Pollution Control Authority charges for issuance of the general permit for discharges from miscellaneous industrial users. Notice is hereby given the public hearing before the Water Pollution Control Authority of the Town of Groton for the purpose of setting permit fees, charges for the general permit for discharges from miscellaneous industrial users. MIGP will be held today, March 16, 2021 at 5:30 at a virtual meeting on the Zoom platform. At this hearing, all parties owning property, they're required to submit to the WPCA the miscellaneous industrial user permit shall have the opportunity to be heard concerning the proposed permit fees. Copies of the proposed charges are on file in the town clerk's office, and questions can be directed to the Public Works Department. So, Greg, do we have people?
There are no attendees. And I did get an email just now from Lisa Hilton from the town manager's office, because we had an email address for anybody to send questions to, and she did not receive any emails at that email address. So there are no public correspondence.
Okay, so is it appropriate then to adjourn the public hearing? And, obviously we're going to discuss the fees under new business as the the control authority.
Yeah, it's appropriate.
Do we need a formal motion for that, or do I just adjourn it?
You would just adjourn it.
Okay. So we're adjourned from the public hearing. Not having anyone to hear. And so we'll move on back to the regular meeting. And I assume we have no citizens petitions.
There are no citizens here.
Thank you. So the next item is approval of the minutes. We have two sets of minutes. So we'll do the February 9, 2021 minutes first. Did anybody have any corrections or anything they need to note?
I have no corrections. I move to approve.
Thank you. We need a second.
Likewise.
So,
Second.
great. And so all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
And so those are approved. And then we have the March 2nd, 2021 minutes. Anybody have
Move
any?
they be approved.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
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 Okay, so the minutes are approved. We're moving right along here.
Yep.
I assume we have no communications and bills. Not even sure what that item is. So you'll tell me if we have.
Yeah, if we do ever get any, we will put that.
Okay,
You must have lots of bills. You just never tell us about them, right?
that's what I was wondering.
Harry takes all of that during the day.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have reports. I assume we don't have any consultants reports for this meeting, or do we, Greg?
No reports from consultants tonight.
Okay, okay. And changes to sewer use list,
No changes.
okay? And so I assume no attorney's report.
No.
And so then we're on to Public Works Director's report.
Okay. The first item I have is the FY22 budget is for the whole town is now out. It's on the town's website if anybody's interested in looking at that. I will for the next meeting have the sewer operating budget, and I'll make sure I get that out to everybody ahead of time so that we can review it, and we'll just answer any questions anybody has and go through that. But if anybody's interested in the entire town, it is on the website. Harry and I are going to be setting up a meeting fairly shortly to meet with the owners of Beard Brewery and Mystic Cheese, hopefully on site, to see how they're coming along out there. I have not had any correspondence since last month from them. So Harry and I are going to kind of push this issue along a little bit harder. So we're going to set up a meeting, hopefully in the next few weeks or so, to meet out there on site with them. The WPCF operations supervisor, which is Harry's old position, we have been interviewing for that position. In fact, we had a candidate do a second interview this afternoon, so hopefully we'll get that filled fairly soon. As far as projects go, the Gosco pump station, the contract has been signed with that. The contractor's been putting all his submittals in, getting those approved. But they actually haven't started work out on the site yet. That'll probably start soon, and within a few weeks. And the Gravel Street Pump Station upgrade project, that is out to bid now. We did actually extend the bid opening to April 1st because there's some questions about some controls there. So we have that project going on. And let's see, I think that's about all I had.
Okay, thank you. Then I guess we can move on to the Water Pollution Control Facility report.
Yeah, I don't know if Harry's still here or no, it looks like he dropped out for some reason.
Yeah,
I wish he were here for that, but okay. Well, I think you all got a copy of that for the February monthly report. Our nitrogen was quite a bit higher for February. It was 509 pounds per day, which is, I think our limit is like 153 or something like that. But that's, from what I understand, that's typical in these cold weather months. So that number will come down as we go through the summer. And then hopefully our average will be much less than our permitted, or our 153 pounds per day permit. I think that's all that was really, there's a few other items which I've actually already covered in the construction. If there's any other questions on the report?
I didn't have any questions. Anybody else? Nope. Okay, guess we're good on that. Thank you. And I have nothing for a chairman's report. Other
Looking,
than, hello, I'm now your chairman.
yes, yes.
you
Well,
go.
That's a report,
no
you go.
news is good news, I guess.
just to clarify.
I had a little question back to that hearing business. I noticed that there's these fees we're supposed to collect that the state used to collect. Does that mean we get the money that the state previously got, or did we just give it to the state, or what?
Well, I think we'll talk about that under new business, Dave.
Well, the fees that are now supposed to collect, Form A, Form B, Form C, Form D.
Yeah.
Right. Let's, Dave, if we can hold off for 1 minute, we'll get to that in the new business. Let me just make sure
Oh,
that,
okay.
let me just make sure we didn't have any unfinished business on the agenda, so I assume we have none and can now go to new business.
Yeah.
Okay, so, right, so we have this, resolution for adopting the fees. So Dave, your question was, who is the money going to? My understanding it was going to Groton to pay your costs for reviewing or, you know, doing these various tasks for the
Well,
various
the
people who would apply.
the-
Is that
the
right?
question is, did it previously go to the state and now it's going to us?
Yeah, that's correct. This permit was administered and handled completely by DEEP. Previously, when they reissued this permit back in September, they, you know, turned it over to the local sewer authorities to handle. And they allowed us, if we wanted to collect fees. And we developed a fee schedule, which is in the resolution, you know, which we've reviewed before. And
Yeah.
you know, that those fees would be paid by the users that have to get this permit, and they would go to the town of Groton, to, you know, to the sewer fund. So yes, Dave, they did go to the state previously. Now they're
I
going
guess the other question, it doesn't say, are these collected annually or just once and for all?
I believe this is, the permit is issued for a 5-year period. So it depends on, you know, they have a notification form, which is $50, and then Harry and his staff will have to go through and determine what other forms. Is it A, B, C, and D? They're, you know, depending on what they're discharging, they're, you know, there's forms they'll have to submit. So our staff will determine that and then make sure they get the forms and that they'll get this fee. And it could be anywhere from $50 to $700, depending on, you know, forms they have to submit. And then it is good for 5 years.
Okay, thank you.
Well, could I make a motion that we approve the resolution?
Sure. I'm,
Yeah.
but in the,
Second.
look, I'm take from that nobody has other questions. Okay, so yes, you made the motion, and Dave, I heard you're seconding it. And so
Yep.
all in favor? Yes?
Aye.
Okay.
Aye.
So I think
Aye.
it's unanimously approved. Okay,
Excellent.
so I think that finishes all the business we have on the agenda. Is there anything else that not hearing anything, then I guess we need motion. Well, let me just confirm. So next month we'll be back to our regularly scheduled meeting time, right? And
Correct,
this
yeah.
was
Yeah, we just had
special,
to have this special meeting because of the
the
10-day
public,
posting
Right,
yeah.
requirement.
right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay, so I just wanted to confirm. So we'll see everybody at the regular time next month. And so I guess we need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Okay.
Thank you. And I think we're all in favor, so we, thank you. See you
See
next.
y'all.
Thanks, you. Thank you.
Bye.
John, Laura.
Laura's really excited about that, huh?
All right, hey guys, I'm back.
Oh, hey, Harry, sorry, but we finished. You got back just in
All right.
time.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, perfect timing, but that's all right.
Yeah.
I answered the questions, I think.
Okay.
All right. That's okay, no
Okay.
problems.
Thank you.